Hey guys, it's Emmanuel, also known as Amateur Aries, and it is that time again where I talk about my monthly favorites that are non-beauty related. I might just call them my monthly favorites from now on instead of adding non-beauty to it, because it's a long little description. So let's get started. Interesting last month and a half, I would like to say. I watched a lot of things. Here's my little list. I watched just so you guys know, I'm really big into true crime, so I watch a lot of true crime. One is Inside the Mind of a Serial Killer, and the other is Inside the Criminal Mind. Those are the two true crime shows I was watching. I finished them up within like a couple of days of each other. I was also watching a lot of Kevin Hart stand-ups, like all the ones that were on Netflix I watched. I like Kevin Hart, I think he's hilarious. I started watching a few, I think I'm up to the third episode of Umbrella Academy. I'm liking it, but I'm distracted with other seasons of something else right now. I'll tell you about that in a couple minutes. Another one I've been watching is Project Blue Book. I should actually be telling you a little bit about some of these. I'm not going to tell you about the criminal stuff or true crime because it's pretty self-explanatory. It talks about different criminals, serial killers, etc. Kevin Hart ones, it's pretty explanatory again. It's about Kevin Hart telling us stories. Umbrella Academy. On one day in 1989, 43 infants are inexplicably born to random unconnected women who showed no signs of pregnancy the day before. Seven are adopted by billionaire industrialist Sir Reginald Hargreaves, trying not to mispronounce, who creates the Umbrella Academy and prepares his children to save the world. That's all I'm going to say about it. There's a lot more to the description, but that's all I'm going to say. I'm liking it quite a lot. I'm excited to watch it, but like I said, I'm currently watching something else that I'm more excited about. Project Blue Book is of aliens, so it's very, very good. I like it a lot. It has Sir Baelish in it from Game of Thrones. For anyone who knows Game of Thrones, he's in it, and that's one of the main reasons why I actually started watching it next to I Like Aliens. So here's a little bit of information about it. Dr. J. Allen Hynek is a brilliant but underappreciated college professor who is recruited by the U.S. Air Force to spearhead an operation called Project Blue Book. Which, by the way, did I say bitch, by the way? Is an actual thing. Project Blue Book was an actual thing, and so was Dr. Allen Hynek, so you know. Learn about it. He's actually pretty interesting. He is joined by his partner, Air Force Captain Michael Quinn, as they investigate UFO sightings around the country. It's really good. I think I'm on the final episode now. I have it recorded, and I'm like at the very end of it. I'm like, man, I don't want to finish it because who knows how long the second season is going to take to come out. But I'm liking it a lot. It's really good. But the one I've been really distracted with lately, next to also watching Inuyasha on the side, is Dexter. Now, Dexter has been out for quite some time. It had some, fame for a time period. I think it still has some fame now. But I just recently got started watching it. I don't know why it took me this long to start watching it. I think it's because I wanted to watch it, but I have so many things I want to watch. But one day I just turned it on. I'm like, I'm watching this. I'm watching it. I'm on right now. Season 2, episode 7. It's up on my screen because when I was doing makeup, I was watching it. Dexter Morgan is a Miami-based blood splatter expert who doesn't just solve murders, he commits them too. In fact, he's a serial killer, but he only murders the guilty, so he feels justified with his lifestyle choices. And that's all I'm going to read for you right now. I'm loving it. Like I just said in this video like 5 times already, I like true crime. So watching this and seeing it from a serial killer's perspective is pretty awesome for me. I didn't realize how obsessed my sister was of it, so when I told her the other day, oh my god, let's get that off of there. Sorry about that, guys. Don't know how long that was there. When I told her about I was watching, she got super excited, started spilling out all the information about it, so I didn't really know the ending practically. But I'm still watching it. I've been really addicted to it. Like I said, I'm only on season 2, episode 7. But I've been really addicted to it. So I've been mostly watching... Recently, I'm only watching Dexter and Inuyasha. Because Inuyasha... I didn't get through all the seasons of Inuyasha because for a long time I was just watching it on the TV, and sometimes they just mix up the episodes and you don't get through the entire season because they go back to the first episodes again. But Inuyasha was and will always be my all-time favorite anime. So I am rewatching it because I am writing a fanfic about it. If you want to read my fanfics of Inuyasha, it is linked down below. I would suggest you reading it on Archive of Our Own. I think that's how you say it. It is linked down below. The reason why is because I am re-editing it, and I am putting pictures in mix of it too, so you can understand a little bit better what I'm talking about. At least I'm hoping I'm detailing it properly for you guys to read. But yes, Dexter and Inuyasha is what we've been mostly watching lately. That is all that I've been watching lately. It's actually quite a lot for me because usually we stick to something, we stick to it, or I'm busy doing something else, like playing video games or working. So let's move on to video games that I've been doing. There are 2 major video games that I've been playing I have to look down. One is Jurassic World Alive. It is a phone app. It will start showing up. See? Jurassic Park Alive. It's like Pokemon Go, just with dinosaurs. For those who are new to my channel, I am a big dinosaur geek. I love dinosaurs. And when I was little, my uncle used to take me to museums and show me all the dinosaurs, and I just became addicted to dinosaurs ever since. I watched all the Jurassic Park movies from the moment they came out when I was little, and I'm just a big dinosaur fan. I took a college course on dinosaurs. It was called Dino 101, but it's a paleontology class. It was free. It was on Coursera.com, and I learned a thing or two about dinosaurs. So I have kind of beef with this app. The reason why I have beef with the app is not because I can catch dinosaurs or anything like that. Some of the information is a little inaccurate. Now, I'm not saying, oh, like these hybrids, that's not even accurate. I'm not trying to get scientific on it. Go ahead, create your half-breed dinosaurs all you want. I'm excited for it either way. It is when you take real dinosaurs, real-life scientific ones that we know about, and then pit them against each other to fight, which is something you do. You can battle them. That's not the problem I have. It's the abilities they have. For example, when you have an herbivore fighting a carnivore, some of the herbivores, which are much large in size and thick in size, like a Stegosaurus or a Brachiosaurus or a Giraffatitan or whatever you want to call it, and they somehow are faster than the carnivores, which are built for speed. Now, if that doesn't make any sense to me, carnivores are built for speed to go after their prey, and yet somehow they make it where the herbivores or herbivores are faster than the carnivores in their attack battles. It means they can go more often to attack the carnivores. It doesn't make any sense to me. It ticks me off. And some of them, you can tell they didn't do much research on the dinosaurs. There's a particular dinosaur which even if I look it up, I will pronounce it wrong, so I'm not going to even bother. But his hands are very long. He has very long claws, but the claws were not made for hurting things. It was actually claws, kind of like a sloth, where they have long claws to pull down food, to eat the branches, everything like that. He was a big, massive dinosaur. And they use it like, I'm going to attack you with my claws and somehow do extreme damage. These dinosaurs those claws, those hands and wrists were extremely fragile, but from what we know. So hitting something like that would cause it to break. It's just like, that doesn't make sense of why that dinosaur is capable of causing so much harm to a much larger carnivore when their hands were used to just grab branches to eat from the branches. It throws me off a little bit. But that's just because I'm nitpicking. I love the game. I play it every day. I just get really aggressive about the battle system because I'm like, how is that Stegosaurus faster than my Velociraptor? Or how is it faster than my T-Rex? Or how is it faster than my Spinosaurus? Which is another thing. Why is my Spinosaurus not as strong as my T-Rex? They were about on the same level. Not because of the Jurassic Park movies. They were just really powerful carnivores. But the Spinosaurus gets killed way faster than the T-Rex. Like nothing. It's just like, what? My camera's about to die, so I better make this quick. My next one I've been doing is I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty Modern Warfare because it's free on the PS4, and I've been playing a lot of it, and I've been sucking terribly. Sucking so bad at it. So I've been playing a lot of that For anyone who wants to play with me, my online PlayStation name is Akuyan. I'll put it right here. And it's literally about to die, so let me just quickly finish up the last bit. What I've been reading, I have not been reading any books whatsoever. I've just been reading my fanfics. Like I said, I write 2 different fanfics for Inuyasha. I wrote one for Twilight. I just wrote a chapter. And I wrote a couple for Harvest Moon and Peter Pan. I'm rereading my biggest Inuyasha one right now because I would like to continue writing it, and it's been a couple months since I wrote it, so I want to reread it to know where I left off and what I've done. It does not follow Kagome. I put a new character in. It's my OC. So if you'd like to read that, like I said, the link is down below. I've just been rereading, like I said, to figure out where I left off. And I'm also re-editing some of it because I noticed that, girl, I misspelled some words here and there. I needed to fix that. So that is all of my favorites for this month. I'm sorry I don't have a lot of mixed up things. I just been really watching a lot of TV and playing games lately. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe, and you'll be seeing this type of video, and then not this next month, but the next month after that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe.